Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's the RJB3 here, or Orion's Belt Loop, either one because I use both gamer tags. And I'm sitting here bored at home and I figured I'd make a video with some new software I got. And I'm just going to go through a short list of my favorite video game characters, well, fighting video game characters. It's going to be in, I guess, reverse order, that's the right way to say it. Starting out with Princess Peach. I use her a lot in Super Smash Brothers ever since Melee. I don't know why I like using her. I think it's funny, and because I feel like she can be underestimated by some people, and I just kind of like using her little booty bump thing. She just woohoo, and it's just fun to use her and pulling random things out of the ground. She's definitely one of my favorites from that series. Next on my list is Yun-seong from Soul Calibur 2 and 3. I don't know what drew me to this character, but I think it's because he kind of reminds me. His like fighting style with his footwork reminds me of Horong from Tekken 3, and I think that's kind of why I liked him. And he's just, you know, a fun character to use. He joked around a lot, and I just thought he was funny. Next on my list is also Feng Wei from Tekken 5. I normally don't use characters that are so like power heavy because it kind of reminds me of Paul Phoenix with some of his like direct hits and everything. But I picked him up and I just started using him because he was one of the new characters. I was like, well, let me give him a shot. And he's actually pretty fun to use, and it's kind of fun tripping people up with some of his mix-ups and just knocking them back with some powerful hits. I still struggle sometimes using him because he's not one of my mains from the Tekken series. He's still fairly new to me, but I really do enjoy using him. Moving on, next on my list is Karin Kanzuki from the Street Fighter series, and I'm totally stoked because she's actually in Street Fighter 5. She really hasn't had like a big role in the series, and I was super excited when they announced that she was going to be in the game. I played decently with her at Street Fighter 5. I'm still kind of getting used to the V-trigger technique, which once you unleash that, you have a whole new arsenal of attacks to use on your opponent, and you can kind of trip them up with different mix-ups and techniques. But she's a little harder to use because she doesn't have a projectile, and it's a projectile-heavy game. But she can break through them with her one of her moves. She can kind of punch through the projectile, but you have to time it just right. So it's kind of easier to just block it or, you know, be careful. But I really do enjoy using her, and I love her laugh at the like. She's known for that kind of laugh, and it's very cocky and hilarious. And I don't know, I've always been drawn to her since when I first saw her in the first Street Fighter. When was it? No, Alpha Series, not EX Series. I'm sorry, Street Fighter Alpha Series. And she's always been a rival to Sakura. And I'm hoping maybe they'll do another season of characters with Sakura in it, so we can see them interact in the Street Fighter universe that's past Alpha. We'll see. Next on my list is Pikachu from also Super Smash Brothers. I've been playing him since the first Super Smash Brothers because, I mean, obviously Pokemon, Pikachu's awesome. And he's pretty much had the same moveset for the most part until they updated him a little bit. And he's just fun to use. He's a little lightweight, so it's easy to knock him around. But I just kind of like, you know, using his thunder attack on people and just kind of rolling around the screen and just having a good time. You can never go wrong with Super Smash Brothers. It's a great game to play. I mean, it can end friendships kind of like Mario Kart, but at the end of the day, everybody's still there to have fun. Unless you're at a tournament, of course, then it's free for all. Next on my list is another one of my old school favorite characters, Princess Kitana from the Mortal Kombat series. I played her since MK2, and I loved what they've done with her in the new MKX series, except for the fact that she has, one of her fighting styles is, you know, mournful, which is Jade's, which I'm like, you know, poor Jade, whatever. But I definitely loved playing her in the MKX series. Her combos are pretty easy to pull off. She's all around pretty balanced character, and she can kind of protect herself with her fans, you know, create distance and everything. And I just really enjoy playing her and watching her character grow. I kind of don't like her story as much because she's, spoiler alert, she's, you know, a revenant in the series, and I'm hoping they bring her back to, I guess, back to life because all the revenants are zombies or whatever. But I mean, it's the storyline's building. Hopefully we'll see more from her in the next game. If she'll be in it, I'm not sure. They've been doing a lot with the new timeline, so it's hard to tell what they're going to do next with the, if they do make another Mortal Kombat. I'm not saying they are because I have no idea, but more than likely they probably will. MK11. Let's keep our fingers crossed. And the last character on my list, which is my main number one character, Anna Williams from the Tekken series. Now, I used to play June and Nina, and I really enjoyed the law, like martial law, but I picked her up, I remember back in Tekken 2. Well, I mean, she was in the first Tekken, but I didn't really pay a lot of attention to her, except for in Tekken 2, when she kind of had a similar moveset to Nina, but they kind of differentiated her a little bit. Then they kept doing that with Tekken 3, and then Tekken 5 is when she really got to shine with her own unique set of moves. And I picked her up on Tekken 5, and I learned pretty much every single moveset that she had, and it was awesome. And I like her. She's a little slower paced than Nina, so it's easier to like maneuver with her and kind of make the battlefield your own and trip people up with her interesting moves, because a lot of the time they're thinking, oh, you're going to do this, but instead you do something else. And I know quite a few people love Anna, and I'm kind of disappointed that I don't think she's going to be in Tekken 7, and I'm really scared. I'm hoping they'll do like a DLC update with like a host of like maybe like 5 or 6 new characters. Well, not new, but like because they're missing Anna, they're missing Lei. I don't understand how both of these characters are super important with some of the other characters, because I mean, you have Nina, you can't have Anna, and then Lei is always chasing after Fingwei, and it's just like, what's going on? So I really don't know. And I know the series was supposed to wrap up the Mishima saga, which it pretty much did it, it's ran its course, but I'm just kind of disappointed that Anna's not in there, and I'm really hoping they do a DLC download with the season pass that they have, or hopefully she'll be available. I mean, fingers crossed. But there's a host of other characters they could probably put in a season pass DLC update, so I don't know. But that's pretty much the end of my video. I was just sitting here bored, and I'm gonna check on my laundry now. But thanks for hanging out, and if you guys like some of these characters, hit like on my video, share some comments what you like about them or what you don't like about them. I'm not sure, but until next time, I'll see you guys later.